Hi guys, this is Kat back from Rawness and Honesty. So due to high demand, I've decided to record another video this time. This time I'm going to be talking about something, topic a little different than what I talked about last time. First off, I'd like to thank everyone who liked and subscribed to my channel. Thank you all very much. You know who you are. And secondly, I'd like to do a special shout out to my friend Melissa for giving me the topic about what I'm going to talk about today, which is very different, like I said, from last time. But the topic this time I'm going to be talking about is how to not be a rat. So when you first hear about this, you might think, oh, how to not be a rat, like all that kind of stuff. But seriously, like not being a rat is really important. And I'm going to talk about 3 foundational reasons why not being a rat is really important and how to not be a rat. Think about this as an advice column. I think that talking to the camera, doing these YouTube vlogs, I never thought about doing it before. And then last time, I'll actually tell you how I started doing this video. I was in my room. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I was in my room and I had all these thoughts in my head, and journaling for me has never really worked as a routine thing. I've, written stuff in a journal every once in a while, but it's never really been a real thing I could commit to, which I think is something a lot of people can relate to. I think journaling is, for some people, it's a great outlet for expressing how you feel, just different ideas. But I do think that vlogging is also a very good outlet to talk about how you feel. So that was my little spiel about why I started vlogging. But so I know last time was more of a serious kind of topic. I talked about, for those of you who didn't see my first video was all about where we are now and where we're headed. So it was kind of more of a how would I describe it? Really just thinking about the broad scope of life. But this video is much more, I think about as, like I said before, as an advice column. So I'm just going to give you my advice on how to not be a rat and how to be a good friend. And so 3 things. 1, the first thing about not being a rat is do not tell your friends secrets. If your friends confide in you about a secret, and I'm not guilty of this. There have been points where I have a big mouth, whatever, and I'll tell you, my channel is called Rawness and Honesty for a reason. I love the tea, but I do respect people's secrets, and I do work hard to keep people's secrets, obviously. If someone's telling me something in confidence, I'm not going to tell people. And I expect the same. And I know that that's not always the case, but regardless, I think that's the first step about not being a rat, is don't tell people secrets. If someone tells you something in confidence, you keep that between you and that person. I think that's really important. And I think that that level of trust is something very important in any relationship, a friendship, romantic relationship with your parents, siblings, teachers even. I think that's a really important foundation to any relationship. And then the second thing I can really think about is loyalty. So I think loyalty goes even kind of beyond the whole trust thing. I think loyalty can extend into the idea that you're there and that you're present for your friends. And I understand we're all busy with our lives. Our lives are filled with craziness. We're students. We are professionals. We're always busy. We always have demands, lots of different things calling our attention. But I do think that in the grand scheme, it's important to let your friends know that you're there for them. And I'll give a personal example so you can know more of what I'm talking about. So I think a lot of times when people go through difficult points, that's when people tend to not be there as much, just because it's a more difficult time, and I think that stresses people out, which I understand. But I think that, for example, I had the flu. For those of you who don't know, I had a very severe case of the flu earlier this year, and I was told it was the most most severe strain of the flu this year. So that was really fun. I was deathly ill for an entire week on my deathbed, just lying here waiting to die. I thought I was gonna die at one point. I don't know. I thought I was gonna get pneumonia, but I ended up being okay. But it was a scary moment in my life. No, I'm just kidding. I was fine. But I remember, shout out to my friend Gabby. She is a doll. She brought me a Trader Joe's, 600 milligram of Trader Joe's vitamin C, and a bunch of teas and cough drops, and it just showed me that she's there for me. And I think that, you know, when your friends, when people do stuff like that, it means so much. So I just think it's really important to let your friends know that you're there for them in times of need. And yeah. And then the last part I was gonna say was, I mean, I don't know if this really extended to not being a rat, but I think having a good sense of humor is great. And I know that we're stressed, I know we're tired, but I think that at the end of the day, it's about making fun of things and not being afraid to laugh, because honestly, more than half of everything is really funny. So if you can make a joke about something, why not, right? And shout out to my friend Dan, who has taught me to make a joke about almost everything. And shout out to Marley for also doing the same. I love you guys. I love all my friends. I love all you who subscribed and liked to my channel. I'm very appreciative. And I'm just gonna end this video by please let me know how these videos are coming out. I know the quality is awful. I totally get that. This summer I'm gonna use my dad's camera, so the quality will be better. So those of you who are enjoying this vlog so far, don't worry, better things are to come. And please give me recommendations about what to talk about, things that you're interested in. I think I'm going to do a broad range of different ideas and topics. I'm a poli-sci major, so I'm very interested in a wide range of social justice issues, what's going on in the world today, journalism, relationship things. I'm very much into all of that kind of stuff. So please let me know if you guys have advice on how I can make my videos better or what topics I should talk about. So I guess this is until next time.